Hello guys and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about Avantis. Avantis has been trending today on coingecko, and as you can see the price is also significantly up. So I think that it's a newly listed coin. As you can see, just 5-6 days and the price has gone up massively. Of course, nothing in this video is an investment advice, but the price has jumped significantly, and as of now it is trending on coingecko as well. So thought that I should make a video about let's try to analyze this project, and let's try to understand the importance of community and what this project is all about. So let's quickly first jump to the website, but before jumping to the website, let's just go through some basic stats of this project. For example, the market cap is $265 million, fully diluted valuation is 1.1 billion with the B dollars, and circulating supply is pretty lower than the total supply. What this means is that the team is controlling a lot of coins. So now, at least we can say that the project is definitely under the influence of the team as of now, and not in the under the influence of the community. So it means that it is definitely a team-centric project, meaning that the development is going to be done by the team. So now let's go on to the website. So limitless leverage, global markets, built and backed by base, trade crypto, forex, metals, commodities, indices straight from a wallet. So basically, it allows you to trade the stuff from a wallet, crypto, commodity, whatever you name it, and you can say that it is very similar to a Binance kind of an app, but with possibility, or you can say some sort of DeFi rather than Binance, because Binance definitely is a centralized exchange, but you can say that this is you can trade from your wallet. So it means that this is more like a DeFi trading platform, but with a possibility of trading all these assets, for example US dollar, Japanese yen, gold and dollar, uh, and this kind of stuff. So all the trading possibilities from a wallet, and it gives you the leverage as well, just the way Binance gives everybody leverage in crypto. So pretty much uh, this is the case with this project. But ultimately what matters the most is the community. If the community is strong, because ultimately the project's growth and project success will depend on the community and the token holders, and we will talk in the details about that. So we will try to understand basically this cryptocurrency project from the eyes of the community, and I'll also take the help of chess, as I was a professional chess player as well, to understand the importance of collaboration between the community members for any cryptocurrency project to succeed. And here also with Avantis, it also needs a solid community backing. Without that, the project may not survive. For example, Bitcoin is successful only because of its community. Of course, it is a very big community. In fact, Bitcoin's community is world's largest community, you can say, and the community is strong because everybody is holding the Bitcoin. Similarly, here also for Avantis, the community needs to hold the token. If the community members cannot hold the token, then automatically the project will fail. Even Bitcoin will fail if everybody starts selling it. Ethereum would also fail if everybody would start selling it, because for example Ethereum builds a community through utility. Because there is utility of the Ethereum token, people can build people can build different stuff, and because of that uh, there is a sense of community even in Ethereum as well. And the same goes with Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrency projects. For example, Dogecoin and many of the meme coins are also based on the community. Ultimately what matters the most is the power of community. And here also in Avantis, if there is utility, if there is value backing the project up, then automatically there will be a solid sense of community, and people will be holding the token for each other, for the sake of the project and stuff like that. So the same rule applies with chess as well. There is a a sense of collaboration between different chess pieces. If you cannot collaborate your own chess pieces, then automatically you are going to lose the game. So it's very similar concept. So I think it will help us understand Avantis project in much quicker way, I believe. So let's get started. So here in the first move, as you can see, I played this move uh, because it controls different square. And as you can see here, this sign is of the book move. So when you play all these book moves quickly, what you do is that you save the time. These moves save basically your time to improve your position. And these are the book moves. And what this means is that these are the moves which are prepared and analyzed already by the super grandmasters since last couple of 100 years. So this moves quickly, this move saves your time to quickly improve your position. Ultimately, the game of chess is all about saving the time. So as you can see, all these moves are book moves, and these are the moves which can improve and develop my pieces, and my position can be improved in the fastest way possible, as you can see here. So now this is the first move which is out of the book, and my opponent has made the mistake here. The best move probably is play this move to break the center. Now this move, basically what it does, why the engine is saying that this is the best move, is because uh, it quickly improves my opponent's position. His position will be improved in the fastest way possible. Now this move instead which he played, basically this doesn't improve his position as quickly as possible. So basically this is all about the time. Each and every move is all about the time. Similarly here also, the thing is that with Avantis, if the community members can give time to each other, meaning that if they can hold the tokens for each other, basically it is all about the community, right? So if they cannot hold the tokens, if they cannot give their most scarcest resource, which is the time, if they cannot give it to each other, then automatically this community will collapse. Ultimately, only the community can make a project successful. So uh, the scarcest resource for any community is time. So it doesn't matter if somebody is holding $500 worth of Avantis token, and another one is holding $1,000 worth of Avantis token, then there is not much difference. The difference comes when that $1,000 guy is selling the token next day, and that $500 guy is selling after 10 days. Then you see that $500 worth of Avantis token is worth $5,000 because it has been hodled for 10 days, but that $1,000 guy is holding only for 1 day, so it is only worth $1,000 for this project. But that $500 worth of Avantis hodled for 10 days is equal to $5,000. So ultimately, are the amount, or what amount of Avantis tokens are bought, is not as important as how much longer it is hooded. That's what my analysis is. I mean, the thing is that it when people hoodle the token, then what it actually means is that they are giving their scarcest resource, which is time. As I shown you here as well, knight c6 is a mistake. For example, here the engine said here this is the best move because it simply saves my opponent's time. That's why this is the best move. So again here also, it is all about saving the time. So the longer they hoodle for each other, the stronger the community. And for the community members to hoodle the token, what matters the most for the community members will be to uh, I guess that I can say that does this Avantis token has any kind of utility, because when there is a utility, community members are incentivized for holding the token because they know that there is some sort of value backing the project up. So when there is a value backing the project up, then uh, it encourages them to hodl the token with the long term approach, and encourages them to give each other their scarcest resource, which is time. And the more they give their scarcest resource, time, more likely they are to build a solid and a stronger community. Here also, with my NFT collection as well. I'll put the link in the description for my own NFT collection as well. Here also, if you can see, there are very 3 to 5 NFTs only right now in my portfolio. I will keep adding more and more NFTs as I sell, because I also want to keep the collection little scarce. But more importantly, our collection is simply all about hodl Bitcoin. As you can see here, hodl Bitcoin means simply respecting the Bitcoin community. That's what my NFT collection is all about, because the Bitcoin community is the strongest community, and they are giving each other the scarcest resource, which is time. It's not only about how much Bitcoin you hold. It is also about how much longer you are holding the Bitcoin, because that's how this community has grown continuously since last 15-16 years, because the community is giving continuously each other their scarcest resource, time. So here also, again, for Avantis as well, can the community members give each other time? Will they be incentivized in any way to hodl the token, or will they not? So that is something which you will have to see, and I think the project is still new. So if you are confused, if you have any doubts, then you can think about you can wait for some time as well, because time is something which is the most precious thing, and one has to uh, that is the single largest factor which can help you analyze the power of any community. Now let's move forward with the game. So here nothing like this happened in the game. Actually, this is what happened. And now here, in fact, this was a mistake. Here the best move was apparently to capture this pawn, but I actually made this mistake in the game, and I lost majorly because of this mistake only in my game. Here the best move was simply, when my opponent captured this, I had to simply capture it with the pawn, as you can see, instead of the knight, because this powerful pawn structure would help me win the game in the longer term. So again, I will never make this mistake ever again. But the thing is that why this is the best move? Because of this pawn structure, it saves my time. My knight is much better here, and this pawn is very strong here, and this is the fastest way to improve my position, which I obviously overlooked. You can say I did not miss, but I overlooked, and this is, you can say that this was a silly mistake. But the point is that capturing with this pawn is the quickest, is the fastest way to improve my position. Here also, the thing is that with Avantis, can the community give that, again, the scarcest resource, time? Can do they have that patience, and will the project and the team members will encourage the community members? Will they give them any kind of incentives through utility or through buyback or some other stuff, so the community members can give their time to each other? Because again, here also, as you can see, it's all about the time. This was the fastest way to improve my position. That's why it is the best move. Similarly here also, uh, it's all about the time. So will the team be good, strong enough, good enough to give them good, to encourage them to hold the token by buying back through profits, and the buying back has to be pretty huge. The huge they're buying back from the profit, or which they will make probably through the trading. When people will do the trading, they are going to probably make money on the fees, and from that fees, if they do the big buyback, then automatically the community members will be intensivized to give each other their scarcest resource, which is time. So they will be hodling the token. Ultimately, it is all about hodling the token. If your token is being hodled by the community, then automatically the project is a success, otherwise it's a fail. So here also, with our NFT collection as well, we simply want to uh, respect the Bitcoin community, hodl Bitcoin, because when you respect a community which is so large, which is so strong, and which is all about hodling, which is all about community, then automatically uh, we can also build a small if not big, small NFT community gradually. And I hope that I can the project, it's in a very initial stage, so there is always going to be risk with my project as well. But if you want to throw some, if you want to buy any NFTs, then you are most welcome, because our NFT is also all about hodling. The way Bitcoin community is all about hodling, our NFT is also all about hodling. So when you respect the Bitcoin community of and you are respecting hodl, and the same way when you respect the hodl, you are also committing to each other, you are also showing each other, I mean the other NFT holders in our community, that you guys are also committed to this long-term collection. This is what the name of my collection is. So you are also committed to this collection when you respect this hodl Bitcoin NFTs. Basically, it's all about the community. So when you respect the Bitcoin community, you are also showing that you are also inclined towards respecting our NFT collection as well, because it is also about community. So the same rule applies here for the Avantis. If they are going to, if the community is going to be there, then nothing can stop this project from going. But if there is no utility, if there is no value backing up, if there is no strength, continuous growth from the team, then gradually the community members will stop giving each other their scarcest resource, which is time. Anyways, let's move forward with the game. So here also nothing like this happened in the game. My opponent played this move. After that, I did simply this. These are the few moves which I played, and this position is slightly balanced right now. So now here, I simply played this move. Instead of this move, putting my knight back here, the best move here is simply to push this pawn, because pushing this pawn allows my this center pawn structure to be very very powerful, very very strong. And this is one of the quickest way to control the center and improve my position, because in chess, when you control your center, you are basically controlling the game. That's kind of very powerful in chess. So this, rather than putting my knight here, which I played here, the best move was simply apparently to push this pawn, and it was the quickest way to fastest way to improve my position, would have saved my time a little bit to improve my position. Again, the same rule applies for the Avantis as well. If the community members are not having that level of patience to hodl the token, then what it means is that the team, Avantis team, is not putting enough efforts in driving the project in the upward direction. They are not putting the value in for the continuous growth of the project, and because of that, the community members will not uh, be able to hodl and give each other the scarcest resource, time. So if the community members are losing patience, because when the price goes down, what basically means is that the community members are losing patience and they are selling one by one. They are not believing in the project anymore. And if that happens, then automatically you can say that one this team is not creating the utility, and they are not doing enough buyback of the token, and because of that the community members are losing the patience. And the same rule applies for our own NFT collection as well. If you guys will lose the patience, when you will be holding these NFTs, if you are thinking short term, if you guys will not hold it with the long term approach, then automatically you will be showing our NFT, other NFT token holders, that you are losing the patience, and that's something which is not good for the project. So it's better that you hold it with a really really long term approach. And that's the whole point of our NFT collection. Hodl Bitcoin means uh, it is all about respecting the Bitcoin community, because they have been hodling Bitcoin for a pretty long period of time, and the more we respect them, uh, more we are likely to respect our own NFT collection as well. Now let's move forward. So here, nothing like this happened. Instead, my opponent captured it. I captured it, and here my opponent played this move, and this was a mistake. And this was a great move apparently because it was the fastest way to improve my position. And these were the some few moves. Now here, this is an inaccuracy. Here, the best move apparently is to move my queen here because then I can put my rook here like this from here to here and then put the rook here and I can try to go for the checkmate. So it is very powerful and it is a very attacking idea from the engine, and that's why queen h6 instead of pushing this pawn here, putting the queen here was a very powerful move, and it was the quickest way to do the checkmate and win the game. Or you can at least say that even if I do not checkmate my opponent, it was the quickest way to improve my position, and that would save a lot of time because here putting this pawn here is literally wasting some time, and that's not good for me, and that's why apparently I lost the game as well. But here instead of that, putting the queen here would simply improve my position in the fastest way possible and saves my time, and that's why it is the best move according to the engine. Again, the thing is that with Avantis also, the investors or the token holders, they also are, they also are bombarded with different cryptocurrency projects every day in the market. So if Avantis community members will, if they are there, I mean, the investors are always under the pressure to, you know go to another project and to do other stuff. So it becomes very important for from the Avantis team to constantly keep improving the project and to keep giving the investors something to look forward to, if not every day, at least every week or every month, because investors will always be looking for options because they are also here for the profit. So he, if the community members will not the if they are not holding the token and the price is going down, then what basically means is that the team has failed to win the scarcest resource of the Avantis community. The team is failing to buy their time. Basically, that's what you can say. If the team is failing to buy their time, then automatically the project will fail because it is all about investors' time. It is the most important thing even for the investor and also for the Avantis team as well. If they fail to buy their time, then automatically this project will not grow, and the same rule applies here for our NFT collection as well. If you guys will not hoodle it with the long term approach, then automatically our NFT collection can also fail. That's the fact. So it is all about hoodling, and that's the reason why I also came up with this idea only, that hoodle Bitcoin, because even Bitcoin is also about hoodling, and our NFT collection should also be about hoodling. I don't care whether uh, you invest less money, that's also fine with me, but it's better that one should think about hoodling rather than thinking about doing any you know rather than just buying and selling the NFTs, because that's not good for our NFT collection. It's not good for any cryptocurrency project. Forget about my NFT collection. It's always about hoodling when it comes to crypto. And if you have any questions about my NFT collections, then you can also join my Telegram community. The link will be in the description for the NFT collection, as well as to my Telegram community. You can ask any questions if you have. So now let's move forward with the game. So in fact, nothing like this happened. In fact, this was the move played by my opponent. And here I played this move, putting my rook here. Now this is the best move again because it improves my time. It improves my position in the quickest way possible. And now here I'm putting my rook there, and I'm putting my rook here. Again, the same concept which I discussed earlier. And now I'm putting my queen here, rook goes there. Again, I'm putting it here, and the rook goes there. And then I'm putting my rook here, which is a mistake. Here, probably the best was simply putting this rook here, because the idea here is to play like this. So the thing is that these two rooks on this line are very powerful. But here instead I am putting my rook here, which is not the great move. Here the quickest way to improve and win the game was putting the rook here, and even the engine is saying the same thing, that you no longer have a clear win, but your position remains superior. So here my position is superior, but the engine is saying that you lost your scarcest resource, which was time. So that's the reason why this is the best move, because this is the best move which can uh, keep me in the game. So and again, this is the best move because it is saving my time, and keeps me in the superior position while uh, not wasting any time. So again, here also, if the Avantis community members, if the team will not understand that they are here to buy their investors time, when, for example, if somebody is holding $1,000 worth of Avantis token, and if he's been holding for if he holds the token for 5 years, then it is a pretty long period of time, and that's what they are here to buy. Imagine if somebody is holding the $1,000 worth of Avantis tokens only for 5 or 10 days, comparing it with the 5 year span, then look at the difference. Look at the imagine the difference in that scenario. So the team will have to understand that through different products, and I'm sure the team, if this project is not an exit scam, because if this project turns out to be an exit scam, then nothing which I'm saying matters, so the thing is that uh, uh, the team, if they work hard, and if they understand the importance of buying the time of the Avantis token holder as much as they can, then automatically uh, the project will keep succeeding. But for that, to buy their time, first of all, they will have to understand that they are here to buy their time. It's not about their money, it is more about how longer they can hold the Avantis token. If somebody is buying $1 million worth of Avantis token today and selling it tomorrow, then basically it doesn't have any value. It creates no value to the project. But if people are holding for the span of 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, then it creates value. So they will have to understand that their primary task is to buy the time of the Avantis token holders, and that for that they will have to create utility, or they will have to do the buyback. In this case, it will mostly be the buyback of the Avantis token. So for that, they will have to keep making profits in the huge number, and the more profit they are making, they will make through when people do trade through their platform, of course, on the DeFi market. uh, the more profit they will make, and more uh, profit means more buyback. And of course, they'll also have to be very honest about buyback. I mean, if they're making $10 million worth of profit, let's say, in the span of a month or so, and if they're only buyback doing the buyback of $2 million, then it doesn't create that much value. They'll have to almost do 9 million, 9 million or $8 million worth of buyback to keep surviving in this competitive market. So again, it is all about the buying the time. And again, the same rule applies for my own NFT collection as well. If you guys will do not understand that uh, here NFT collection simply means that every community members is simply here to buy each other's time. Basically, when you hold the token for the longer period of time, basically you are also encouraging the other community members to hold it with the long term approaches. Well, so this is something which you will have to understand as well, because when you are you know anybody who will buy when anyone who thinks about owning my NFT collection, they're probably going to come through this YouTube videos, or probably when I will run the ads, they're going to come through ads as well, and they will understand that our NFT collection is simply about respecting the Bitcoin community. And when you buy this, you are basically, what you're buying is the power of Bitcoin's community. And the what is the power of Bitcoin's community? The power of Bitcoin's community is simply giving each other their scarcest resource, time. So again, the same thing, again and again, I have to repeat it because it is very important for our NFT collection as well. Because if you guys will not hold it with the long term approach, then automatically our NFT collection is very much likely to fail as well. Now let's move forward with the game. So here, one of the this was the mistake here, which I played was the mistake here. Apparently, the best move was simply putting my rook here, and this would have improved my position very dramatically. But instead, I played this move, which was a bad move. And I think this was the mistake, turned out to be very disastrous for me. Here, I instead of playing this move, I should have simply played this move, because this move would have very much improved my position. Because now, uh, the thing is that black cannot capture this, otherwise rook will capture the queen. So that's the reason why instead of I played this move. Instead of that, the best move was here, to simply put my rook here would have improved my position very quickly. But nothing like this happened, unfortunately, and because of these few mistakes, I lost the game, unfortunately. So I think this was the mistake, and after this was the biggest mistake. I think here the best move apparently was to put my queen here. I would have survived the game, but nothing like this happened. And I think after this check, I put my rook here, and then this was a brilliant move. And because of this brilliant move only, he was able to do my checkmate after capturing this king going back here, and then this was my checkmate. So in the last 4 5 moves, actually I lost the game because I was not able to continuously improve my position in the fastest way possible. So again, the same rule which I talked about in the entire video, I failed to apply in my own game, and that's the reason why I lost this game. Anyways, so this is what I have about Avantis and my own NFT collection for both the projects. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you really did enjoy this video, then you can uh, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and you can also join my Telegram community uh, to discuss about my project if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye, and I hope that you keep watching my videos. So take care. Bye bye, guys. See you in the next video.